What's happening, everybody? Welcome back. This is Forgo, and we have some exciting news that CM Yuri just dropped on the Netmarble forums. I actually had a different video planned for you guys, but honestly, it was just emptying out my inventory. It really wasn't a big deal. This is actually much more important, and I'm really excited about what they got to say to us and what we're going to be getting, which is pretty damn awesome. So, the developer handbook, guys. Hello, contenders. This is KF All-Star Dev Team. We would like to express our gratitude to all of you for your unwavering support for the past 5 years. 5 years, guys, since the Japanese release. That is insane. It is your love and enthusiasm that has allowed us to continue providing our service. Actually, I think it's a little less than 5 years. As we look forward to celebrating our 5th anniversary, we are writing to you through the Developer's Handbook to present some of our directions and plans for 2023, which is good to know. We like to have a heads up about what is coming for us, and we have reviewed all the valuable feedback received from our contenders and identified 2 crucial issues that need immediate attention. And this is where it gets pretty important, guys. Reorganizing the role of fighter elements. This is very good because right now what happens in the game is that all of our characters, like if you get a super strong character, they can just demolish pretty much any game mode in the game. It doesn't matter what color they are. I mean, it does help. You do have like some extra advantages by having the right elemental color, but you don't really, it isn't really a big need. So it's really good to see that they are addressing this. And then reinforcing the purpose of fighter growth. That's right. Once you get to a point when you start leveling up your characters, you don't really feel like you need to level them up any further because you're already destroying everything in the game. So this sounds pretty good. Let's read a little bit more. We would like to explain about the direction the KF All-Star Dev Team is planning to update this year to improve these issues just mentioned above. So, reorganizing the role of fighter elements. The first issue is the reorganization of the role of fighter elements. Although Kofus is a game that allows players to use the 5 elements of Kofus fighters to conquer various in-game contents, the importance of these elements has weakened over time. True that, my friends. As a result, the game has become less enjoyable, and the fighters with high combat power alone can clear most of the content, as I just said. In response, the Kofus dev team will reorganize in-game content to allow each fighter to use their unique characteristics, beginning with a new dungeon and boss to be updated. So that there is new content, and that is very exciting to hear. With the new dungeon and boss, the advantages and disadvantages of the fighter element will be much more important than the existing ones. Also, besides the already existing 5 elements, a new attribute for the new dungeon boss will be added. Very interesting. The new attribute for the dungeon boss will be designed to change the occasionally to prevent the target pattern from becoming fixed. Nice. So we got a little change up in our content that we're going to be getting, which is actually really nice. This is going to allow us to use various fighters in order to do this content, and it sounds really good, guys. Honestly, this is what we need. Through this, we want to create an environment where contenders can use the fighters they have already summoned and strengthened and have more fun thinking about more strategic team formations than before. That sounds really good. In order to effectively target the newly assigned dungeon boss attributes, we will also introduce a new growth system for fighters. This new growth system is designed to enable acquisition and growth through in-game content play as a sub-growth element of a fighter that can be equipped, such as an Empress Stone or a battle card. Very nice. We are looking forward to introducing this new form of dungeon boss in March, so we can expect this to come in the next month, and we will do our best to present our contenders the essential fun of playing KF All-Star. Then they have reinforcing the purpose of fighter growth. The second issue we aim to address is reinforcing the purpose of the fighter growth. Kofus offers new dungeons and events every 3 weeks and 1 monthly update. Along with this process, we have recognized that almost every content can be cleared in just a few days. And because of this, there is not enough content to use to strengthen the fighters so that the fun and purpose of fighter growth is not clearly felt. Exactly, right? We get an update, we pretty much, a lot of players, right, especially if you're if you're a vet, you absolutely destroy it, right? Within a couple days, you're already done, right? So the game just really stale and boring, right? So it looks like they're going to address it. Also, it is true that the rewards that could be achieved on the existing contents were insufficient in connection with growth in the current EX Fighter-centered game environment. That sounds very promising. Therefore, we will make improvements in gaming management to ensure that the reward for achieving content can be a circular structure that leads to the growth of fighters and provides a clear goal for growing and strengthening various fighters. That sounds very promising. For example, growth of a fighter 2 week, playing contents for 2 weeks, achieving rewards for fighter growth. So in other words, instead of getting things done in a couple days, it's going to be 2 weeks. We will make contents that will be circulated in the above cycle so our contenders can feel both the fun of growing up the fighter and the fun of playing in-game contents. Content rewards will consist mainly of the newly added high-value items or items necessary for the new growth system. We will prepare in-game content that contenders can use the fighters they have given hard effort to grow and achieve meaningful rewards. That's the key word. We'll see about that. Meaningful rewards to feel the fun and purpose of the fighter growth. Other contents under preparation. So furthermore, they would like to provide their esteemed contenders with more information regarding the upcoming updates that will enhance their overall experience in KOF All-Star. Firstly, the All-Star Archive, which we initially announced to our contenders at this time last year, was originally in development with the aim of being launched in 2022. However, we have encountered delays in its release due to the need to further improvements. I sincerely apologize, or they sincerely apologize, for any inconvenience this has caused and want to assure our contenders that the KOF dev team is working diligently to enhance the archive and make it available to our players this year. We also are considering ways to expand the use of the remaining fighters' soul and memory. So that's really good, guys. Like, more ways to use our souls and memories. We have an abundance of them, especially if you're a vet, guys. If you will have an abundance of these things, man, I got so many it's not even funny, and I don't even know what to do with them. So it's really good to see that they are planning to address this, as many of our contenders have made suggestions to our team. To address this concern, we are exploring options to reinforce the new growth system we mentioned earlier by utilizing these remnants. Our team is actively working to implement these updates and introduce them as new content to our valued contenders in the near future. Sounds good. Ending the dev's handbook. Oh, a little preview there at the bottom there, a little sneak peek there, a little snippet. We would like to extend we would like to extend their sincerest gratitude and apologies to those who have been playing King of Fighter All-Star for a long time. That's you and I, guys. That's you and I. We regret that we have not been able to provide the level of fun and enjoyment that our players deserve. While it may be difficult to introduce all of our content plans for 2022-23 at once, we are excited to announce that we will be implementing new incrementally throughout this year. Our initial plans include the introduction of a new time attack challenge in February. We'll see what the rewards are going to be because that's where we get a lot of rubies currently. But a new time attack would be good because honestly, it's pretty easy for the most part. There's only a couple different days that actually can be a little bit of a pain in the butt. So this is actually really nice to see. Challenging content creates fun a lot of times. So followed by the addition of a new team relay dungeon, something we have been asking for a frickin' coon's age. Thank you, God, they're finally introducing this. And a new boss with new attributes and mods. So a new boss in the team relay dungeon. So new attributes, Starlight, we'll see. Of course, the details of the content and direction mentioned above may be subject to change during the planning development process, but we will not change the essential purpose so that we can complete the task we promised. KOF All-Star remains dedicated to providing an exceptional gaming experience for our contenders throughout 2023. We encourage you to continue showing your interest and love to our game as a token of our gratitude for our continued support, for your continued support. We have prepared a small gift for you. And then they say, thank you, guys. And then they throw out a nice little coupon code here for some sweet little rubies, KOFAs forever, which is awesome. That is definitely good to see that. Giving us some free rubies, really awesome. We got some new content coming. They're going to try to address the issues where, you know, we have all these different types of elemental fighters to where we can actually use them in our game and we actually need to use them and actually have to form a strategy in order to implement them. So that's actually really, really awesome to see. And honestly, giving us this coupon code, guys, remember, you just got to plug in KOFAs forever in your game. Just go into here, and then you're going to see a coupon code, especially on Android. Click on that, and then you'll be able to plug in KOFAs forever, and you should be able to receive the rewards. And I will be posting an iOS link for you iOS users, so that way you can receive your rewards as well. But I mean, this is really exciting news, guys. This is something that we've been talking about forever and forever. In fact, in the video that I made earlier today, I did mention this and I did talk about this, how, you know, we really do need more content, right? And it's really good to see that they are planning to address a lot of these issues that are plaguing the game, like the meaningful rewards, you know, having new content, the fact that we can scream through everything whenever a new update shows up, we can just get through it in a few days. So the game just really becomes stale and boring. So it's really good to see that they are planning to address these issues. How well will it be implemented? How well will this all work? I don't really know, but the fact that they gave us some free free rubies today is definitely good. So guys, let me know what you think about the Developer's Handbook, and I do stream on Twitch at 9 p.m. GT+7 time. The link is in the description below, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one. See everybody. Take care.